Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Annika Notveit.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. A person is missing after falling off a boat on Sandy Lake yesterday. The search efforts resumed this morning at 5 as volunteer divers from Wainwright and Lloydminster Rescue Squad combed the water. Normally the lake is bustling with activity on this August-long weekend, but not today as search members were the only ones on the water. The RCMP asked the public to keep boats on shore today and respect emergency personnel.
Extremely low visibility down that far deep, and so we're doing search patterns with the limited line of sight we do have, but a lot by feel. We're anchored to a tether line, and so then we just keep circling around, widening our search pattern as we go around.
Rescue members say Sandy Lake is between 5 and 30 feet deep. No names have been released at this time. The family has been notified. Back to the border city now. Graffiti is usually associated in a negative context, but Streetscapes in Lloydminster is working to change that. Local artists of all skills and ages are invited to splash their painted pictures on the open graffiti wall. Serena Shadeen says it's modeled after other cities like Edmonton and Victoria's seawall. It's all about beautifying downtown and adding more arts and culture to the city.
It's just a blank canvas of a wall where artists are invited to come up and just share their creativity on the wall. It can be any sort of art form, from like portraits to the graffiti wording, just melding it all together and making some beautiful art.
Any artist can come any time of the day, though evenings and weekends are preferred. Streetscape staff will be monitoring the wall.
Taking ownership. Nothing inappropriate or illegal or offensive. Streetscapes will be monitoring it, so any of those posts or pictures painted on there will be removed.
The wall is behind Iron Jet, north facing in the back alley. Artists are free to begin on August 4th. Canadians waste more than $31 billion worth of food every year. This according to a 2010 study by an independent consulting firm. Supermarkets are often blamed for food waste, but as Jeremy Thompson reports, there are many ways you can help right from your home.
They would go through the crates of eggs, and if there was any sign of anything being broken, they would just dismiss the whole thing into the landfill.
Ruby Trudell explains the food rescue operation she and her husband started in Yellowknife.
It was really shocking, because in a 5-year period, we gleaned 1 million pounds of perfectly edible food that would have gone to a landfill.
Trudell says a similar program could work in Lloydminster.
So many people would benefit from that. The people that do soup kitchen at the Anglican Church and at the Olive Tree, the schools that do the meal programs, the hamper programs at the Olive Tree and at the Salvation Army.
Hamper programs that could use some help, according to Shannon Weinberger.
Just like every other year, this is when things slow down donation-wise, but it definitely hasn't slowed down with clients. So.
Luckily, the food bank does have a deal with some local supermarkets. They often receive slightly damaged, non-perishable food items.
Any crushed boxes, so cereal and crackers and anything like that, the food isn't compromised, but the boxes don't look pretty.
Trudell says because of food rescue, the nutritional value of donated meals vastly improved.
Because they were getting fruits and vegetables and not having to live on a high carbohydrate, low protein, nothing else diet.
But supermarkets can't take all of the blame.
Of all the food that's wasted, 50% of that is because of what we waste in our homes.
Fortunately, there are simple solutions to reduce personal food waste.
Meal planning, so sitting down and saying this is what we're going to eat for the week, therefore this is what I need to shop for. And when things have been in the fridge for a while, make them a priority. And if you've got too much of something, share it with somebody else.
If you're getting close to being outdated and you know you're not going to use it, donate it. We'll definitely take it and use it before the dates are bad. Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
All right, Jeremy. So today for the social media snapshot, we usually show you pictures that are about, scenery and stuff. But this is kind of a different angle of scenery.
Often drone biz.
Yeah, often drone biz. This one looks like he's kind of right on the track there. Very neat photo that we found on Twitter. And definitely some nice weather to get out and do that.